It is time.
It's just one of those like comfort videos that I always go back to. She just has a beautiful voice. And I love the original, but her take on it is just so unique.
How did you find her?
Actually, from this video, I think this video came up just in recommended on YouTube one day, and I just had to learn more immediately.
All
Well, let's
right.
check it out. It's Alice Phoebe Lou doing Lou Reed's Walking the Wild Side here on Galaxy Jams Reacts.
Holly came from Miami, FLA. Hitchhiked away across the USA. Plucked her eyebrows on the way. Shaved her legs and then he was a she. She said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
Ooh.
Said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Candy came from out on the island. In the back room she was everybody's darling. But she never lost her head. Even when she was giving head, she said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Little Joe never once gave it away. Everybody had to pay and pay. A hustle here and a hustle there. New York City is the place where they said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. And the color.
I didn't even want to interrupt her luscious reverb on her voice.
Yeah, it was
reverb.
really
How
good.
beautiful is that?
And
What a great rendition of that song. I love that song too. Mike, go ahead.
Her mic was hot as hell, you know,
yeah.
which I thought was cool because she could do the combination of like those big soaring piercing notes that just like grabs you by the soul. And then she also has like those really like soft, subtle, like, you know, tones when she's going away or when she's really close and like being really quiet, you know, and like kind of breathy. And so I like when artists are able to do that. We listened to, I think it was Elliott Smith.
Elliott Smith, yeah.
Right. And so he did a song which was like this, and his mic I noticed was like super, super hot. And so that's when he could go really, really close and get like that really textured, like breathy sound, and then also like hit you in the face with those soaring notes when he wanted you to. And I feel like she's doing the same thing here.
Yeah, she has a really good mic control. Appreciate it.
Love that you guys are talking about that, because as a sound engineer, that's something that I admire and respect most, is when a vocalist has a great relationship with the microphone
And
fully
the
understands
effects.
proximity. Absolutely. You know, you can get in there and get the teeth and the lips and the tongue and get the tinny sibilant effect tastefully, of course, and you can back it off and you can have all this dynamic range and beautiful control over your highs and lows. You can EQ and compress your own vocal. It's really cool when artists really, really understand how to work that microphone. And I was thinking it before you guys said it, she is a prime example of a wonderful vocalist with technical ability with her tools, her primary tool being a microphone. It's very impressive.
I agree
And the
with
reverb's
that.
sick too.
What did you think, Cam?
Loved her, like, her just like demeanor and the way she like was doing her own thing. It just felt she was so free. I just felt like her voice and the way her voice was coming out of her and the way she approached it was just so just doing it with nothing to prove. And yeah, I was just taken by the performance, and I loved that I could see it with this video like this instead of just listen to it.
I agree. And also something that's cool about her is that in December 2017, her song titled She from the film Bombshell, the Hedy Lamarr story, was included in the Oscars shortlist for Best Original Song.
Oh, wow.
So that's really cool that her song was almost in an Oscar-winning film. And I also read a little bit more about her, and it turns out even around then, she was still busking constantly. So she's, was started as a street performer. She actually started as a fire dancer, and then was going to dedicate her life to that, and then decided to start singing. And it's just so fascinating how even when she's being successful, she's still going out and like busking, like, where the subway station is. And I just think it's just a testament to what you just said, that she's doing it just for the love of doing it and not for anything else. And you can really tell with artists, like, especially like with Leon Thomas, for example, that's something that you only do. Like, he paid for that. Like, someone paid for that recording to happen, right? And back in 1969, like, that was not cheap, So he believed in himself. Benefactor believed in himself. A whole group of musicians believed in this guy to go out there and do this throat yodeling singing, right? For him to be able to do this, and all because they all believed in him, and he just was like, well, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm doing it because I love doing it. Yeah. And I just think it's so amazing how, because if I won an Oscar or was even close, I would not be busking at the street corner. And it's so cool that she was able to do that too.
Girls go do 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 do.
And I like her rendition of this too. It's different.
Came and hit the streets. Thank you. Looking for soul food and a place.
Someone just gave her
$1. Went to the Apollo. You should have seen him go go go. They said,
just the camera angle, actually, it reminds me so much of all of the original Woodstock recordings and the film. Just the vibe of the film.
It's an old school angle.
Yeah, it's cool.
Jackie is just feeding away. Thought she was James Dean for a day. Well, then I guess she had to crash. Valium would have helped that dash. She said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. And the color girls go do 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 do. Okay, we can do something really cheesy now if you feel like it. We can all sing along. I know it's lame, but why not? It's gonna make you feel good, I promise.
I love her accent.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, go.
She's so infectious. I love it.
He is great. And how about this song? What a progressive tune. I mean, it's celebrating transgenderism and sex work, which is awesome. I mean, why not? Especially for its time, very progressive tune.
You said infectious. That's what I meant about it's just a comfort video. Like I just love her energy and her smile and her voice, and it just makes you feel good.
Yeah, you definitely turned me into a fan. I'm going to check out her videos, and I just want to see just more of that energy. It's just a really good energy and a positive. Like you could definitely tell she's like loves what she's doing, and just having a good time doing it. That was great. I didn't realize that was live until like halfway through it.
Me neither.
When she said thank you to somebody that gave her a tip, and I saw some people walking behind her, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is just a video.
I also wanted to circle back because we were talking about Flying Lotus, and when we were listening to their song, we were talking about how it was like, the type of music that you either like when you're just someone in your bedroom and you're making it just for the love of making it. Right. And so it's so interesting how that's like the third or fourth song that we're listening to, that it's like kind of about like, why are you doing this, and are you letting like your real self shine through while still being able to like be marketable and be presentable and be accessible and all of that stuff. And I just think it's so fascinating watching artists dance that fine line between doing something that's self-indulgent and doing something that's like gonna bring them success. And like sometimes those two things can like work together, Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show and also how to watch full episodes. please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.